Hello, it's time for the McDonald family Christmas letter. I'm reading it really late at night, but I just have to get something done. I've been addressing envelopes and sending Christmas letters out, but I'm not sending as many as usual because a lot of my friends can watch it here instead. So here goes. Here's the picture. It's Jack and Olivia, and then Danny, Maggie, Sammy, and Charlie. Can you see him? And Jack's the oldest, Sammy's the youngest. The other three are in between. And then, Olivia's there. Anyhow, there they are. Here's the letter. Now, I'm going to have to leave out a couple words because I don't want to put exact names and locations, but you understand. Merry Christmas, friends. This has been a year of change at the McDonald house, and the biggest change we realized this Christmas is that our kids are all grown. I am wondering how all of this is going to play out Christmas Eve and especially Christmas morning. Will we sleep in this year? Or will they wake us up before 7? Perhaps they should stay up late wrapping and bring our stockings to us in the morning. Whatever happens, I have chosen to embrace the change and enjoy this time in my life. One thing I'm not changing is the family update. I will continue to give you a sneak peek into each of the kids' lives. Jack, 25 and 23/24, is working as a personal trainer, and he is also developing an app for cyber training. At least that's what I call it. I am not sure how it works, but I know he sends personalized workout plans to his clients through it. His wife Olivia is about to start her last year at college. She is set to graduate at this time next year and will be job hunting for a position as a middle school science or math teacher. Maggie, 24 and a half, has 2 dogs and 2 horses and a pony. But who's counting? Oakley has somewhat recovered from his health issues, but he still does not like strangers. So although we enjoy playing fetch with him, he is not suitable for a service dog. Maggie's puppy, Lincoln, is a sweetheart. He already started his training to become Maggie's service dog. Maggie enjoys babysitting and loves her role as Auntie Mags for Alina and Eliza, one of her best friend Laura's children. Danny, 22 and a half, came home in October. We are so happy to finally have him home. I don't ever want him to be away for more than 6 months again. But he will be gone for about 5 months starting this spring as he is planning to hike the Appalachian Trail. He has been looking forward to this adventure for quite some time, and I am happy that he can follow a dream like this. On another note, we finally allowed him to have pigs. He has 2. I call them Bacon and Ham. Maggie does not like that part. Anyhow, he wanted them when he was a teenager, and we didn't relent. But now that he is a young adult, we decided to cave. Charlie, 19, is attending college and living at home. He is enjoying his English classes, but biology not so much. He is absolutely loving being the debate coach for a local school, and his students are thriving under his guidance, and he is proud of them. He is also working on his novel. He finished it before the end of the school year last year, but he decided that there were some things he wanted to add to it before he attempts to get it published. Maybe next year you can get a copy on Amazon. Sammy, 16 and a half, is a sophomore in high school, but 4 of his classes are online college courses. Because of his schedule, he gets home by 1 o'clock each day. He has been working as a cake decorator since June. I'm very thankful that he can have a job where it's so creative and interesting. Marching band lasted 4 extra weeks this year as our football team were the regional champions. Next semester, he will be busy with the high school play, and he is trying a season of track. He changed the name of his YouTube channel to The Sammy Show, and his posts aren't as frequent as they were in the past, but that's because of his schoolwork and his activities. That kid, he has his priorities straight, like almost too straight. Anyhow, his favorite spare time activities are playing with the dogs and jumping on the trampoline, which we caved on the trampoline too. We've never had one the entire time our kids were growing up, but now that Sammy's that old, we let him have one. Keith has been pushed to the limit this year with the pigs and the trampoline, so we are trying not to get any other grand ideas for a while. We named our golden retriever puppy Geneva, partially to increase his acceptance of another one. He was happy to attend the Ohio State University Michigan game with his high school friends and extra happy that the Bucks won. He and Danny just made a quick day trip to Geneva to grab some Ferrones, now the lodge, but we don't embrace change very well, house wings, and a walk on the beach. He still teaches the 2-year-olds with me at church, is working in AVI Food Systems, and his wife is a living legend. So I'm thinking he's a happy man. Rayanne. My life has changed the most this year. Since Nathan went to live with his grandmother, my daily life changed rapidly. I suddenly had extra time on my hands and had to figure out what to do with it. Since I am an active type, it didn't take long to fill it. In addition to my Monday, Wednesday job at one school and my subbing at that school and another and co-directing the Awana Cubbies program, I returned to directing the Moppets program at church and started 2 wonderful babysitting jobs and returned to some hobbies. I post a few times each week on my YouTube channel, Mrs. McDonald Stories and Such. I have over 300 stories uploaded. I have enjoyed spending more quality time with my animals as well as sharing them with my friends, especially my little friends. I've also been transitioning into a more adult type relationship with my kids, and I've been able to paint at the art cafe on multiple occasions, and I love painting. And more than just painting, it opens opportunities to spend quality time with my friends. And I love that a lot. I love seeing my friends there. And I've made a few new friends. Well, that's about it for the year. If I don't come up with a closing, I won't get this out until next year. So, from the heart, here it comes. I truly hope that you comprehend how amazing it really is that God would send Jesus to this earth to live among mankind. And not only live among us, but die for us. It truly is mind-boggling that God loves us that much if you allow yourself time to really sit down and think about it. I do love the story of the Nativity, but I think all too often we gloss over it because we are part of this busy world. So my advice, stop a few minutes this Christmas and read the account straight from the Bible. Go to church and focus on the sermon, not the turkey that you have to put in the oven the next day or the presents that you need to finish wrapping. Take time to thank God for giving you the best present you could ever get. One that was wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger. Have a wonderful Christmas and a magnificent New Year. Love, Keith and Rayanne, Jack and Olivia, Maggie, Danny, Charlie, Sammy, and Ellie, Candy, Rosie, Toby, Oakley, Corey, Lincoln, Geneva, and Senna. And that is that. And then here, artwork. Because we always make our own artwork on there. And that is it. And now I'm just going to share a few little pictures from around the house of different Christmas stuff, just because, hey, I might as well add it, right? Anyhow, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you enjoyed my letter, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.